Well, welcome everyone to the Friday series called Letting Your Light Shine, based on Matthew 5, verses 15 and 16, where Jesus commands us to shine our light before people so they may see our good works and may glorify our Father in the heavens. In this video series, I only highlight good news, such as random acts of kindness, as well as humorous, educational, and inspirational thoughts to help keep everyone encouraged during these trying times. So let's start with some good news. What could have been a heartbreaking tragedy instead became a powerful story of heroism and community, thanks to the fast actions of the daycare staff and first responders in Yukon, Oklahoma. Last weekend, a vehicle crashed off the roadway and slammed into La Petite Academy on West Reno Avenue, igniting a fire inside the building. At the time, 33 children and 5 adults were inside. But within moments of the impact, teachers sprang into action. Staff members immediately began evacuating children, some as young as 1 year old, carrying 2 or 3 at a time through smoke and chaos. One teacher later shared that she had been in the classroom just 5 minutes before the crash and had almost gone home early, but chose to stay. She wrote, "When I heard the loud bang and the power went out, kids were screaming. That's when I saw the fire. We were grabbing kids and holding them so they wouldn't run back inside. Most of our 1-year-olds don't understand danger yet." Now, thanks to their calm training and courage, every single child and adult made it out safely, and no children were injured. Fire officials later confirmed that regular evacuation drills played a major role in this successful escape. Firefighters arrived to find heavy smoke, flames, and a vehicle embedded in the building. Wow. While the structure is expected to be a total loss, what truly mattered was not. La Petite Academy praised its staff's heroic response, while also expressing gratitude to first responders, neighbors, and fellow child care centers who rushed with blankets, food, water, and comfort for shaken children and families. Police and fire crews were also noted not just for their emergency response, but for the kindness and gentleness they showed as they helped the children in the aftermath. All 33 children are now home safely with their families, and an entire community is grateful beyond words. Wow. And I don't know, the story didn't mention anything about the driver of the car, so that's an unknown, sorry. And now to our fun fact of the week. Did you know that from 1912 to 1952, the Olympics featured an art competition category? I didn't know that. With medals awarded for painting, architecture, sculpture, music, and literature. Wow, I've never heard that before. And now here's our riddle of the week. I'm sure some of you will get this. This belongs to you, but everyone else uses it. What is it? It is, pause if you need more time and don't cheat, your name. Everyone uses it, but it really belongs to you. And this leads us to our random act of kindness. A simple childhood gift from decades ago is now bringing joy to hundreds of children this holiday season. Excuse me. In Vernon, Texas, the United Samaritan Services of Vernon, USSV, recently hosted its annual toy drive that is an event designed to make Christmas a little brighter for families in need. Now in its second year, the toy drive welcomed children to meet Santa and the Grinch to choose from more than 400 toys and to pick either a cozy blanket or a stuffed animal to take home. Now, the heart behind the event traces back to the 1980s and a moment that left a lasting mark on one little boy. At just 2 years old, that boy received a single Christmas present, a plush dog from the Salvation Army. He named the toy Rambo, and it quickly became his constant companion. At the time, his single mother was doing everything she could to make ends meet, leaving little room for holiday gifts. That one small act of kindness meant everything, though. Decades later, that toy is still by this boy's side, except now he's a man. He grew up to become Jeff Stewart, the organizer of the USSV toy drive. Stewart says that his experience taught him how powerful even one little small gift could be. He still remembers how much that toy meant to him and hopes to create similar memories for today's children. He said, "This is the only toy I got that year for Christmas. Now I'm 42 years old, and I still have him, the toy. He went everywhere with me, and he was my best friend. It can change a lot for a kid, one gift. And it doesn't have to be much. It was a used stuffed animal that I got. The toy drive was a huge success with families lining up before the doors even opened. And afterward, the nonprofit shared its gratitude online, thanking the donors and volunteers who helped make the day possible. For Stewart, being able to give back all these years later is deeply meaningful. He added, seeing the brightness in their eyes when they pick out a toy, and knowing that if even 100 of the 300 kids to come and find their own Rambo, then I've done something special. And he has. And now here's our 7 inspirational thoughts for the week ahead. These are all from George Eliot. Number 1, blessed is the influence of one true, loving human soul on another. Number 2, wear a smile and have friends. Wear a scowl and have wrinkles. Number 3, our deeds determine us as much as we determine our deeds. Yes. Number 4, great things are not done by impulse, but a series of small things brought together. Number 5, the strongest principle of growth lies in human choice. 6, what do we live for if not to make life less difficult for each other? Yeah, I wish more people lived by that one. And finally, number 7, what greater thing is there for 2 human souls than to feel they are joined, to strengthen each other, to be at one with each other in silent, unspeakable memories. And that brings us to the best news of all, the good news of Jesus Christ. So here's our Bible verses of the week from Psalm 23:1 and Hebrews 4:16. Yahweh has been my shepherd. I will never be lacking. Therefore, we should be coming to the throne of grace with confidence, so that we may receive mercy and may find grace for timely help. I want to thank everyone for watching and remind you to let your light shine in whatever way you can. Just do it. I hope this series helps everyone stay encouraged at all times. Please join me Sunday morning as we also continue our series on the parables of Jesus, and Tuesday afternoon for a Bible study called Talking About Jesus, where we're continuing our series on miracles in Scripture. I truly hope you'll join us. And now, may God bless you and keep you, and may His glorious light shine upon you. Have a great weekend, my friends. See you next time.